Welcome back to my Road to Completion guide for Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. This is episode 20. Replace the Chloranthy Ring +1 with the Ring of Whispers so we can speak with Tark again. Keep speaking with Tark to receive a fragrant branch of Yore and the warm-up gesture.
You've defeated my bet. This is my thing. What skill? Our master never. Brave human, you take these. I have no gods to pray, but still I pray.
Use the fragrant branch of Yore on the enemy up ahead guarding the metal chest. Inside the chest, you'll find the repair sorcery. Talk to the NPC in the cave and enter the Covenant. After that, give him a human effigy, use the portal, and set up a safety save.
Finally, you're now young undead. The mouth to the dark chasm is not normally open, if
Once again, we need to kill all the enemies in the area and light the sconce before we can exit the chasm. Use the Aged Feather, fast travel to the Black Gulch Mouth Bonfire, and set up a safety save. Once again, talk to the NPC, give him a human effigy, and enter the chasm. Stand under the waterfall and use a bright bug. Quit and set up a safety save to activate the bright bug glitch. Kill the enemies and light the sconce, then follow me to the exit point. Remove the bow, equip the aromatic ooze, and set up a safety save. Take the time to become familiar with all his attacks before trying to deal any damage. The Soul Spear can be avoided or blocked. The Hex that opens up 2 portals can be blocked, but you'll need to face the exit portal to stay safe. The exit portal can even show up behind your character, so you may need to disable lock on and rotate the camera to find it. The flame attack can be avoided or blocked. Blocking is not ideal because sometimes there are 6 flames to worry about, so try your best to avoid this attack when possible. The laser attack can be avoided or blocked, but it's better to avoid it. All you have to do is run under the enemy to stay safe. This laser does have a limited travel distance, so it's possible to run far enough away to avoid this attack as well. This attack is the one we want because it's perfect for counter damage. We can also use this time to heal or buff our shield. You can block the explosion or avoid it altogether by backing up. The perfect time to heal or buff is when the boss vanishes. Make sure to apply Strong Magic Shield when the boss wraps up inside his wings. Okay, here's where the fight gets tough. When the boss splits, you'll have to deal with all the attacks we just learned, but from 2 different sources. Here's some tips. Number 1, lock on to one enemy, but keep both enemies in view. This is where your shield plays a huge role because you can block random attacks while you focus on getting in close to deal damage. Number 2, only attack from behind your shield. Again, this will allow you to deal damage and stay protected from random attacks at the same time. Number 3, don't wait to counterattack. Focus more on your stamina. It's okay to attack as long as your shield is up. The longer this fight lasts, the more advantage will swing in their favor, so don't be afraid to be aggressive. Number 4, listen. If you have your music on, turn it off. Hearing the sound effects gives you an idea of where the off-screen enemy is at all times. Plus you get an idea of which attack he's about to use via audio cues. Number 5, if one enemy is using the laser, it's okay to drop your shield when you attack with the rapier for additional damage, since that attack has a long animation. Number 6, keep your shield buffed at all times. This takes priority over everything because chip damage is tough to deal with during this fight. The key to this fight is listening and keeping your shield faced toward both enemies. This may take some practice, which is why we have the safety save. You will get a trophy for defeating this boss. Talk to the NPC to receive the Great Resonant Soul and Climax.
I knew that you whispered. There is more dark within. Dark is the mother of all. I bequeath the embrace of the embrace of... May the dark shine your way. Young undead, a deep, deep dark that we must hold. We need the Abyss.
Buy Darkstorm and Profound Still, then use the Aged Feather to travel back to the bonfire.
The embrace of the... May the dark...
Fast travel to Strade's cell.
I must thank you. I am Strade. I've been a guest. Very good. Cursed one. We...
Buy the following spells: Homing Soul Arrow, Cast Light, Unveil, Sunlight Blade, Lingering Flame, Flame Swathe, Dark Hail, and Affinity. Trade souls with Strade for the following sorceries: Heavy Homing Soul Arrow, Crystal Soul Spear, and Soul Shower. This will unlock the Master of Sorcery trophy. If you don't get the trophy, let me know so I can help you find the sorceries you're missing. Trade souls with Strade for the following miracles and pyromancies: Blinding Bolt, Sacred Oath, Toxic Mist, Acid Surge, Flame Weapon, and Outcry. Trade souls with Strade for the following hexes: Repel, Numbness, and Lifedrain Patch. This will unlock the Master of Hexes trophy. If you don't get the trophy, let me know so I can help you find the hexes you're missing. Learn the Mock Gesture, then fast travel to Majula.
Field cast one. Let's hope them.
Join the Covenant of Champions and equip the following items: Witchtree Bellvine, Covetous Gold Serpent Ring +2, and the Jester's Cap. Remove the Drangleic Mail. Buy 1 Titanite shard and 4 large Titanite shards from this NPC. Then have the blacksmith reinforce the Witchtree Bellvine to +10.
Visit me again.
I knew you. I'll be around.
Replace Strong Magic Shield with Soul Appease, fast travel to the campsite, and set up a safety save. We have to farm 30 sunlight metals to complete the next step in the guide. Before we start farming, destroy the cart and the barricade. From the bonfire, make your way to the back of the tent and use Soul Appease. This will kill 2 enemies, but in some cases, it kills the enemy outside by the fire as well. If the enemy by the fire doesn't die, circle him to bait him into an attack. This action will draw the last enemy over to the fire, and by the time you pop Soul Appease, you'll be able to kill both enemies. If you get in trouble, use the stone wall or tents in the area for protection. You can also kill the enemies with the rapier. This process takes a few hours, so entertain yourself with a podcast, music, or movies while you farm. You can keep track of how many sunlight metals you have by checking your inventory. If you're supporting me on Patreon, you can keep track of your metals using the farming tab in your RTC workbook. Once you have 30 sunlight metals, fast travel to the mines. Equip the black bow, Flynn's ring, and Drangleic mail. Remove the jester's cap and follow me to the sunlight altar. Enter the Covenant and offer 30 sunlight medals to rank up. You have to offer them one by one, so this will take some time. During this process, you will unlock the Brilliant Covenant Trophy and receive the Sunlight Spear Miracle. Learn the gesture Praise the Sun before using the Aged Feather to return to the bonfire. Equip human effigies, buff your shield, and use aromatic ooze before entering the fog gate. Be very aggressive during this fight to make the most of your buffs before they wear off. Obviously, you can buff throughout the fight if you need to. Your main concern is the fact that you'll be getting cursed a lot, but you can pop a human effigy to max out your health if needed. Honestly, if you're aggressive enough, the fight will end before you need to worry about using an effigy, but it's an option. You can bait the boss into using her laser attack by keeping a medium to long range distance, and this attack works best for dealing damage because it's easy to avoid. When the fight is over, move into the light to complete the game. We still have a few things left to do before starting New Game Plus, and we'll talk more about that after the credits. Level up ADP as much as possible and replace Strong Magic Shield with Flash Swathe.
Bearer of the curse.
Fast travel to the Belfry Soul Approach bonfire. Equip the Pyromancy Flame and Flame Quartz Ring +3, then follow me through the area. Set up a safety save before trying to get the pyromancy from the chest. Use Flash Sweat, move across the flaming platform, and heal to max before opening the chest. Grab the pyromancy and die on purpose. Equip the Witchtree branch, Old Leo ring, Covetous Silver Serpent ring +2, and Seldora set. Use a human effigy before returning to Majula. Make sure you've done everything in the guide up to this point. If you're missing anything, let me know so I can route you to it. Once you have everything, rest at the bonfire, select Begin Journey 2 in Drangleic, and I'll see you in the next episode. Be good.